Alright, hello everyone. It is me, Pippi Pawpaw. And today we're going to be playing this fun little game. You may have heard of it. It's called Undertale. Uh but we're not just gonna be doing Undertale. We're gonna be playing a mod where my soul mode is random. Oh wait, I have to click on this bit for the full screen to work. Soul modes like, you know, blue soul, green soul, all of that stuff. That happen because, that happens when and they'll do different things. You remember all that from my Undertale playthrough? Yeah, every fight that is completely randomized. So we're gonna do that. And it's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna put my mouse over here. Oop. That not what I meant to do. Alright, so we are going to have to reopen that now. No. It's just telling me. By the way, the reason why it keeps saying that is it's just telling me I don't have Deltarune. Because I don't. Anyways, so as you can see, I already played around with this a little, but I'm gonna reset. Gonna keep the name though. Anyways, so we are now and we're gonna be playing Geno. You know, the slap everybody until they fall over of not being alive anymore route. So yeah, as you can see, the soul mode is random. But yeah, we're gonna do that because I'm bored, and I've never done that route on this channel. But anyways, so yeah, as you can see, so you can't tell what the soul mode is by color, because it's rainbow, because it fits the theme. However, we can tell by the fact that I have gravity that it's blue soul. Damn, Flowey, that's like... Flowey, you have some trust issues. It's just like, bro's just like, you just wanted to see me suffer, didn't you? Oh, but also, I have Undertale on PC now. Which I did specifically so that I can use mods. The main thing I'm noticing is that there's not a different save file for each mod, which is a little annoying. But whatever, I guess that makes sense. Mod making is already hard enough. Oh, I didn't mean to read the sign. I just meant to flip this. For a second I was like, wait, did that do something? I mean, Toriel's moving, but like, what? Then I realized, oh, yeah, it flipped the switch. But there wasn't any fanfare, because all it did was flip the switch. Anyways. No, Toriel, I am not going to talk to the dummy. Oh, so I'm upside down. So we're not gonna actually get into a fight for this one. Because it doesn't let us, but... You know, I was upside down, so you can tell by that it's yellow. We're still yellow soul. Darn it. I've been fighting Sans on my personal Geno save file. And I keep trying to... And I keep instinctively not bothering to attack well. Because with Sans, there's no point, because he dodges all of your attacks, and when you finally do hit him, you just one-shot him. So to save time, people don't bother hitting him well. I keep forgetting to actually try to hit... And I keep forgetting to actually try to hit people. No. Look at what you've done. Guys, look at what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Wow, it's been like 6 minutes already. See, I can... Oh. Okay, so it didn't show that was blue, that was blue, but, you know, normally with... Well, no, that's just a Deltarune thing. With Deltarune, blue things that you can shoot are marked by being blue. I guess here it won't always show you. So yeah, I guess the... Either I'm getting some really weird odds, or your soul mode doesn't reset until you die. Oh yeah, okay. So since they don't show what's shootable in this game because it's not, because, you know, it's not, since they don't show what's shootable in this game because, you know, they just don't because, you know, that's not how it's designed in this game, but, you know, it seems you can just shoot anything. Alright, I'm just gonna turn down the audio for this real quick. And it automatically clicked off Undertale. I don't know why it did that, but whatever. Anyways. Oh, so my soul mode did change. So I was just having really weird luck. Either that or this was coded hastily and there's a couple of glitches, but I don't know. I say that mostly because I just got the vanilla soul mode. Because I just got the red soul mode. So that led me to think, like, you know, maybe it's just not doing it correctly. Alright, sorry, just adjusting the volume again. So, yeah, what I was doing just now was called I'm not gonna say the full word, because, again, I don't want YouTube to be mad at me, so I'm just gonna abbreviate it. What I just did is called the Myrrh dance. And basically, if you hold the up and down keys at the same time while being up against a wall, frick. It's a very fast way. The game freaks out, and it makes your step count go crazy. And, which, by the way, the mobs that the enemies that your encounter rate is directly linked to your step count. But it resets, it only resets when you leave the room. So basically the strat is do the exploit until you encounter a monster, leave the room, and then come back in. I'm getting the default soul mode a lot. So it seems that I'm just getting unlucky. I'm kind of starting to wonder if not all of the odds are even. Pun kind of intended. Like, seriously, I'm wondering, like, frick. Do I have the same odds of getting all of them, and I'm just unlucky by getting the same 3 a bunch? Or... Or maybe they, deliberately... Or maybe the person who made this mod deliberately... Maybe the person... that's not what I meant to do. Maybe the person who made this mod deliberately left out, Green Soul just because it doesn't work well with basically any fight. Except then that would beat the point of this mod. Because, you know, in case this hadn't occurred to you already, it's not supposed to be fair, it's supposed to be weird. I want my weirdness. Thank you very much. Yeah, it says you lost 1 experience, but like, if you're playing this game, don't worry. You do need, I don't believe you can spare Napstablook, so don't. You don't actually lose any XP. Apparently, I'm told that it is purely a joke and does not actually affect your XP. But I was gonna say, but if you're really worried, if you defeat all of the enemies you need to defeat for this area before fighting Napstablook, if you defeat all the enemies you need to for this area before reaching Napstablook, he just won't be there. I already did. I just accidentally went into the dialogue again because I, clicked it more than I meant to. I was just going out of my way to go around the other side because I thought that there was, like, supposed to be a pitfall there or something. Anyways, I'm going over here real quick because there is a toy knife and we want that. Because even though it is just a toy, right now we have we had a stick equipped. And any knife, even if any knife, even a fake one, does more damage than the stick. Oh wait, I forgot. I can't go fight Toriel yet. I have to do the Mur dance. Ow. I think Vegetoid is here for the lack thereof. Vegetoid is... Ow. Vegetoid is here for the end of my health, I believe. Yeah, okay, didn't mean to read that sign. Anyways, but yeah, as I was just saying, we walk out and walk back in. I did not mean to step down for a sec, but whatever. And we just keep walking out and in. Although I've kind of noticed that I feel like encounter rates go down the more you fight. The more you fight monsters. Or maybe it's like the more monsters you encounter in a room, because I've noticed that it's room specific sometimes. Anyways, we finally got the purple soul though. Because I've mainly noticed this when I'm like grinding out enemies at the end of an area. And I'm using the same room to grind out enemies, and it takes progressively longer to find any. You get what you see what, like, you might notice what I'm saying, because it could just be me, but it feels like it's taking, but it does feel like it is taking progressively longer. To find anyone. See. Yeah, that definitely took longer. Ow. Okay, so there are different soul modes in this game. And also the rainbow soul is flashing to green, implying that this does include green. So either the odds are skewed in favor of the more common ones anyways, which, if that were the case, I would be a little bit upset, because I feel like that defeats the purpose. But whatever. Or I'm just getting really unlucky by getting the same ones multiple times. Oh, that is not that... Oh. What the... I did not press that button. I did not press that button. I did not press that. I swear I did not press that button. I'm very lucky I didn't get hit. Alright, I'm gonna go save again real quick, just so I can get... first of all, because I want to save my First of all, I guess, why not save my progress? But second of all, I want to get my health back. I have an itchy spot on my hand. It's annoying. For a second, I looked over and it looked like Frisk was, like, really swinging her arms very high. It's just like, she looked like she was really putting that effort in. So I'm seeing Frisk run pretty consistently. I'm seeing Frisk move back and forth pretty consistently on my... Finally, yellow soul. Green soul. I'm seeing Frisk move back and forth pretty consistently on my computer. But not on the OBS display. So, I don't know. I think that's just the OBS display having a lack of a frame rate. Really, now I just suddenly immediately encounter someone. Okay. Oh, I know why. Because if you've defeated all the reason why I encountered a new monster that fast is because, you know, if you have defeated a monster, they want you to know pretty quickly. If you've defeated a monster, they want you to know pretty quickly that you have defeated... If you've defeated as many monsters as you need to, I would think they would want you to know pretty quickly that that it is in fact true that nobody came. So by the way, I saw this post once pointing out, like, Toriel, you know, pie has dairy. And... Frick. Toriel is, Toriel is the... Pies require... Toriel makes us a pie. Pies require dairy. Or at least butterscotch pie does, and she made us butterscotch pie. Because, you know, butter. It's in the name. I misread "do not try to follow me" as "do not cry." Like, is that a threat or a reassurance? I mean, it's a threat, but, you know. Anyways. Bye-bye! But yeah, anyways. She's the only dairy-producing creature in the ruins. So, you know... So, where does the milk come from, guys? Where did she get the milk? You see where I'm going with this, right? Meanwhile, I'm just casually discussing this. Meanwhile, Toriel's like, "Oh my god, I'm dying." That's not a Toriel voice. You know what I mean. By the way, if anyone watching this has some Undertale footage that they'd let me borrow, uh oh, that was a fun little soundbite. If anyone has any Undertale footage that they'd let me steal, I would that would be lovely. because I was thinking it'd be fun to do like dub a bunch of voice lines in Undertale just because I can. Um just like, if you have any footage I can borrow, just let me know. Oh, and also if you can do voice acting, feel free to tell me. Feel If you're capable of doing voice acting, do feel free to let me know because I pretty much like I'm only like I can only do 3.5 Undertale voices. Papyrus, Metaton, Flowey, and kind of Sans. Um 6, 7 gold? It's crazy. I'm just gonna check the info. Yeah, okay, so the toy knife, not as good as the tough glove. Anyways, putting away the butterscotch pie for now because that'll be good for the Sans fight, and I it would be ideal to save that. It would be ideal to save that for Sans because it is a full refill of your HP. So, anyways. But yeah, like I was saying, if anyone is a voice actor here or knows any good voice actors, that would be nice. Especially people who can do a feminine voice, because, I don't know if you can tell, but I am a guy, and I've never really practiced doing a feminine voice. So as fun as it would be to try to voice the entire game myself, um, I would also love to be informed if there's anyone who would want to help me. I am in blue soul mode. Oh, so his attacks follow me up and down, so I could have jumped over it, I think. Well, actually, maybe I couldn't have, because if his attacks follow me up and down, it might have followed me and bonked me. Whatever. Anyways. He sucks. Wait, I'm gonna go up here. See, the funny part about this is that Papyrus is revealing that he is self-aware, because he's saying, like, it is tradition. It is tradition where he comes from to sit through terrible puzzles. And it's just funny. Because, anyways. So I'm checking, but only because apparently there's a fun value. apparently there's a fun value where there's a different character on the word search. So, you know, I don't care about doing the word search, and I don't know if I even can do the word search. Cause, like, I don't know the controls to be able to do it. If there are any. Ow. So, just, you know. Point is, don't particularly care. Just checking in case, because that's, you know, a thing. Oh, we're at 30 minutes, so when we get to a stopping point, I'm gonna turn this off. Uh, dang. Um, oh, he was crying. Ow. Ow. I mean, I wouldn't mind continuing that much, but I have noticed that, my videos get shown to less people if I let them go on for too long. So I'm just gonna try to find a save point. Oh, he's sad. You know, fun fact, if you tried to read the paper, it actually just says that it's illegible, so does not matter. Anyways, I'm gonna save here. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Uh, again, if anyone has Undertale footage that you are okay with me borrowing, or is a is a voice actor or knows a voice actor, uh, feel free to reach out to me either via the comments or via email. I don't think you guys know what my email is, so just reach out via comments, I guess. Uh, and let me know if you guys want to see more of this. Uh, but yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.